Hi guys, it's Kathy from Simple Reflect and Early Years Programming Mastermind, and I'm on a mission to help early childhood educators shine. Now, as you come on, say hi, and if you're watching in the replay, pop any comments that you have down in the comments and I will pop back and answer them later. I tried to do this a bit earlier, but it was so hot out here. And this is orange, so orange is usually really, really cold. So this is a really nice change for us. But today I am going to talk to you about critical reflection. I work with educators mostly, primarily around programming, guiding through I suppose sharing my journey as an educator and really trying to share what works for me and what doesn't. And I think I put that as the title, you know, what works and what's not. So 3 things. How do you tell if your program is not working? So number 1, you have unsettled children or crazy days that just don't work. Number 2, you don't feel fulfilled as an educator. Like if things are not working for you as an early childhood educator, then you won't feel fulfilled. And 3, you have that nagging feeling that you need to change things, that things are not working, we need to change it, but you don't quite know how. Okay, so really the way to move forward is through reflective practice. Reflecting on again what's working and what's not. Can you feel the theme? So, critical reflecting on our practices as early childhood educators. And I've worked really hard to simplify this over the last year. I've done a lot of chatting with educators, trying to work out what works for you and what doesn't. Making sure that what we're looking at with critical reflection is teachable, but is also really real, is really nuts and bolts and really works, not just wishy-washy. So to really reflect and get results, there is 3 things that I recommend. And 1 is looking at a critical reflection question. Whether you do that monthly or weekly is totally up to you. But last year I did it with a lot of educators weekly, and it really, really worked. And what do we actually need to look at? We need to look at articulating what we are struggling with, what is not working for the children, what is not working for us, what is not working in our setting. Really ask yourself some serious questions. And if you write them down and then come back to them, you will have questions that are really meaningful and will really get you results. So break it down. What is the crux of the issue that needs working on, that really needs focus and improvement? So now the second thing is a challenge. And I challenge you to take action. There is no point writing a critical reflection if you are just going to pop it in your folder and, oh, it's done. Yeah, not enough. That's just not enough. So challenge yourself to pop down action steps. What action steps can you take? Brainstorm with yourself about what you would feel comfortable changing, but also brainstorm with others. And that leads us to a top tip for you. And how does that come about? It comes about by speaking and engaging other educators, parents, collaborating. Really talk to people about what works for them and ideas that they think will work as well. So they're my 3 top things that I think you should be doing when you are critically reflecting. And they are: have a critical reflection question that you can pop down. Have a challenge yourself, and have a top tip, something that you find that another educator does that works and that you can apply in your circumstance that you're struggling with. So these are my actual steps that I've been working through for over a year now for my reflective practice. And I hope it helps you, because I'm finding that educators are really struggling with this, and it just can be broken down into really easy steps. So how can I help you as an early childhood educator with your critical reflection and your reflective practices? As I said, over the last year, I have created a weekly critical reflection for the educators that I've been working with. And so this week I put together a mini ebook for reflective practices. And what we're going to do is work through this mini ebook as a workbook in a 4-week challenge. So if you would like to improve your critical reflection, connect with other educators, start 2007 off on the right foot, then this is perfect for you. I already have quite a few educators that have stepped up and wanted to do this with us, so I'm very excited about that. But really, this is something that as early childhood educators is needed and will be fun and really will help you with a new skill. If you are struggling with reflective practice, then let's step it up a step and get you the skills that you need. And this will absolutely, definitely do that for you. So it's absolutely free. I don't think I said that. I'll pop the link in below the comments. If there is any questions, pop them down in the comments. I can't see anything coming through, so I'm assuming there's no questions. I often rush off and then think, oh, I didn't ask if there was any questions, so I'm glad that I can do that as well. But yeah, pop them down below and I will come back to them. And remember to shine. Bye, guys.